Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler. So not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe looking for a runner. Decent chance! And it's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 10, Ousmane Dembélé. Ousmane Dembélé. Ousmane Dembélé.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Yamal. And this is Dembele. Mbappe. Bullish header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Now it's Gordon. And it's Messi. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a real chance! Oh, crossbar! Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Manchester United are already cruising here, 2-0, a fabulous start. Yamal is having a shot! Well, there's the clearance.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Anderson. Kane. Now James. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Dembele. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold closing in on goal. Anderson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Gerrard. Gerrard! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Anderson. Konsa. James. Played out towards the right wing. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball. And he shoots! It's hit the crossbar. And for a moment, time stood still. Davis cuts it out. Saliba. Tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. Anderson. Great vision. Madueke. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Madueke. Davis wins the duel this time. That's Dembele. Oh, super find. He's in one-on-one. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Forced to go back. Shoots! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Pickford is there to clear. Anderson. That's destined for the flank. Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. Spread out to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that could set him on his way. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, can they get him away? Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has been cleared.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Kane tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. And for the first half, that is that. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So let's get the ball rolling. Gordon. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's going wide left. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Konsa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's shifting through the gears here. O'Reilly showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. James. Oh, sweet feet. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! And again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Davis. Tries to play it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Konsa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. And he's in on goal. Rice gets it away. Shifted it to the flank. Not the most accurate pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played out to the left flank. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi, can he get on the end of this? Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Messi, and it's Gerrard. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Rice. Stones. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Yamal. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nice control. Oh, cracking ball. And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Anderson. And it's Eze. Gets a good foot in there. James.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Davis delivers. Nice interception, well timed. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Dembele, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Smoking is only permitted in designated
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Tielemans. He is through here. Space for him to turn and look. Castagna got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's to Catalara, spread it left. Meunier gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne. Davis aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to gift it back. Knocks it into space. Now here's the delivery. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 10.
Belgium finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Opts for safety. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
And here's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here.
The goal scored for Manchester United.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Gerrard. Messi. Nicely spread. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Pass somewhat off target. Davis. Spread out to the left. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And this is Messi. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Castagna. Now it's to Ketelara. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Threads one in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been drilled. And the finish! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Out for a throw. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
And a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tielemans. Trossard wants to run onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. Gerrard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This possibly the last play of the half. Davis, real chance!
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Davis. He's having a hit! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Manchester United were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So straight into the second half. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Delivery from Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. Yamal. Yamal's cross. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Onana wins the duel this time. Now it's the Ketelara. That's going wide left. Doku. Dembele looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Onana. Meunier. Looking to play him in.
Might want to be careful there.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to belt it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's an imaginative pass. That has been knocked clear. So their fourth corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Can he finish? And another try! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 67 minutes is number 3, Yamal.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's De Bruyne. And here's De Ketelaere.
De Ketelaere really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Castagna. Mechelen. And it's Castagna.
And that has put paid to that.
Onana. Now it's Doku. Saliba
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Yamal. It's a promising position.
Cross goes in there.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Just eases him off the ball.
Now it's Yamal.
He's got away.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Trossard. Now it's De Ketelaere. And he's managed to get free. Now it's De Ketelaere. Saliba stands tall and stands strong. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe.
Cleared away. And they're quick to get it back.
That has found him in acres of space. Shoots!
And the ball's come loose here.
And this is Gerrard.
It's Gerrard! Oh, almost a sixth.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 17.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 7, De Bruyne. Number
Courtois
21,
clears.
Timothy Castagne. Coming on the field.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Lukaku. Number 20, Hans Vanaken. Number
Davis.
3, Jet.
That's destined for the flank.
Has been indicated.
Mbappe scooting forward.
Gerrard.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance!
It is close, but that is the last of it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Dembele just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Messi.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's Messi. Manchester United controlling the possession in this early phase. Messi. And he's there to clear it. And it's a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Gerrard. Alexander. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, the ball's... And another try! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 10, Ousmane Dembélé. Ousmane Dembélé. Ousmane Dembélé.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That is good progress on the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivery from Mbappe.
That's good defensive concentration.
Nicely aimed pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. What's going wide left? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries one from range. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He's picked his way through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's... Can he finish? And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Xhaka gets across and deals with it.
Space for him to turn and look. Now there's a fine ball. Played chance! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Switzerland cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he shoots! And a neat finish! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Messi.
Is the team's great visionary. Looking to play him in. That's a good run he's making there. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Mbappe.
And it's made its way to him. He's a real chance! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
42 minutes is number 3, Yamal!
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely feet.
And the shot!
3 minutes at a time.
Knocks it into space. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's gone loose. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. It's Freuler. Rodriguez providing an outlet on that flank. Vargas.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Manchester United are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Back on the way then. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! And that's wide.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Somewhat off target. He's shifting through the gears here. Played into space out wide. No, he's just misjudged that one. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Gerrard. Messi running with the ball. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! He's put it wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Granit Xhaka. Now it's Mbolo. He's in a great position here. Pinches it off him. Romero. Dembele being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Gerrard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here! Messi, driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, nice touch. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Vargas. Decent chance! And it's in! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Manchester United have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! He's got away. That's good play. Oh, super ball. And the finish! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Akanji. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Dembele! And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Yamal gets into a good position. And that has sent him sprawling.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Gerrard caresses it through. That has been knocked clear. Well, they can break here. In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zakaria, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's given the time to pick a pass. The final 5 minutes. He has found the way through. That's been cut out, well played. Davis. Gerrard. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Time added on 4 minutes. Okafor is onto this, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Deftly away. Now the ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Sal. And we're done. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Dembele, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Join me in wishing a happy wedding
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's a good ball out wide. And it's Davis. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's nice. Now this could be a chance. Plenty to aim at here. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Number 10.
So, a breakthrough already. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now, can they get him away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 10.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
18 minutes is number 10.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Doku. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Onana. Mechela. De Bruyne. Now it's to Ketelara. Gerrard. Gerrard. De Bruyne.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Doku. And it's made its way to him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, they've got it again. Trossard. And De Bruyne! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! And they are right back within touch! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So could they be onto something here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. And he's got a chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Now this big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Tielemans. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tielemans. Now it's the Catalara. That's destined for the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And it's half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. Goes for a shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Minutes is number 3, Yamal.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Tielemans. Then it's Meunier. Now Trossard. Then it's Meunier. Now that looks a decent ball. Trossard in acres of space out wide. Good take to Catalara! Keeper's got his work done.
The Catalara really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. And smartly Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, great chance! And Messi! And somehow he kept it out.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Messi plays it short. Backward it goes. And the finish! And the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Dembele is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Doku. Castagna. And it's Amadou Onana. Tries one from range! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Dembele is onto this. Tielemans. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. He's picked his way through. Just eases him off the ball. Tielemans. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
Dembele! Superb from Dembele! He's got himself an absolute peach. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Manchester United.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Ousmane Dembele.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Belgium can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Morera. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. He's done very well to take that back. He's gone backward here. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Gerrard. Oh, that's neat. And it's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Gerrard! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's their second corner of the game. There's no sort of quality on that.
Meunier. De Bruyne looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Castagna looking to receive it in space. Real chance! It's in! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 88 minutes is number 9, Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku.
Belgium still making a fight of this. Oh no, that was never going to make it. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Morera. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. Lukaku delivers. A header! It's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 22, Alexis Salamacou. Alexis Salamacou. Alexis Salamacou.
That's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Dembele, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched.